little red dot there?
Yep, red dot.
All right, Cleveland. This is an interesting episode. I am reviewing a movie with a longtime friend of mine, right? The one and only Wolfchild. Yes. Want to tell everybody a little bit about you there, Dwayne, huh?
Well, let's see. I wrestled, compete in tournaments, comic book interests,
acting,
trainer,
right?
Martial artist, etc., etc.
etc.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
There you go. Simple as that, guys. So let's start with the movie we went to see the other night. It was Late Night with the Devil.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And I thought it was pretty darn good. It's easy to say, right?
Yeah. I mean, I like the whole 70s aesthetic and the way it plays into that whole whatever happened that night on that show.
Right.
I love that. And,
right.
And the whole thing by us being children that was born in the early 70s and seeing and the feel of that late night 70s talk show like Johnny Carson and everything,
right.
Which the character in the film was competing with Johnny Carson,
right.
Jack Delroy.
Right, Delroy. What's his name? David
Dalsmalchian.
Yes, and he was in other movies, right?
Yeah, he was in other movies. Most famous for playing the Polka Dot Man.
Polka Dot Man?
Yeah, and
Batman,
yes.
Batman. Okay.
I tell you this, this is maybe like his first leading role, which I think is really phenomenal because he held that role down. He conquered that one. That's just me.
He's very good. And I think the scenery is what got me.
Yes.
And the feeling of the 70s, and
right.
Which they nailed.
They
was pretty good.
The brothers, the Australian brothers who directed the film, they did their homework.
Okay.
They did their homework. They did their homework.
So
long live the 70s.
The premise of the movie, right?
Yes, the premise of the movie is talking about the story of Jack Delroy, who was once a radio DJ in Chicago, who got his break to have his own late night talk show in the early 1970s, started in 1971, during the time of the turmoil of the 70s with war and all the injustice and protests, and then you had the rage of the satanic panic.
Right. And
he was the one that kind of like, hey, people can relax tonight, watch a late night talk show. Commercially go behind the scenes, everything was in black and white.
Right.
That gave us a feel of, it felt like an early version of a reality show.
That's right.
And I like that.
Yeah,
I really like that.
That's the best part too. I like that.
Yes.
Yeah,
I really like that.
Let me think what else. I didn't think the movie was too long. It wanted you almost thought it was over, and then it comes back, and
it was more of a nightmarish nexus for Jack.
Right. So we can't go into
we can't go into too much again because the whole thing was the possessed girl, played by Ingrid Torelli.
Right.
She was possessed by this demon called Abraxas. Now, she was part of this cult of Abraxas, founded by the one head high priest, and they do all this sacrificial stuff and to gain power.
Right.
Well, she was almost a tribute to, this is just how I looked at it, like, he reminded me of Anton Cesar LaVey, who was the founder of the First Church of Satan in San Francisco, California.
Probably same idea.
Same idea, it's the same way. It was the 70s aesthetic. They had to do something in a tribute to all these people.
Right.
And that was very, very impressive. And how they were just saying that, if you notice throughout the film, you kept seeing owls. Because remember, Jack Delroy was a member of the Bohemian Grove because they were like, they worshiped the owl and it's the Owl Society type thing.
Right.
You see owls.
It's a plan, both things. The show and that.
And showing that, right.
Nobody even probably notices that either.
They didn't notice that. They didn't know anything about all the symbolism that was in there.
Right, a lot of symbolism.
And a lot of AI.
Which we won't mention because it'll spoil the movie.
It will spoil the movie. And people were complaining about all the AI that was being used in there, which I thought was appropriate because when they cut to the next scene, that was okay.
Right.
I mean, now you can't complain about AI because now it's a part of everyday life now. Mm-hmm. I mean, shoot, they were using CGI to bring back dead celebrities in motion pictures and television. So there's nothing. I don't see anything wrong with it. Okay. But I mean, the whole thing is I enjoyed the movie.
Enjoy the movie. Oh, so that's it, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I give the film, me personally, I gave the movie like an 8.5.
8.5.
8.5. I love it.
Wow.
No, because why? I love the 70s.
No, I agree. Yeah.
I love the 70s. I love that whole thing with the 70s backdrop, everything. Everybody did a superb job. Even the extras. To me, it felt like I was in 1977 on Halloween watching the show.
Yeah, I'll agree totally. Right.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm gonna give it more of like a 7, kind of.
Okay.
Because really, you really have to impress me a lot, and
Right, I understand.
and that's really about it. It wasn't a bad movie.
No, it wasn't a bad movie.
It was better than average. It's some other movie that I couldn't wait to leave.
And
This one was good.
And this was not only was good. It had a killer soundtrack.
Yes,
What I said was because I love that ending. Flo and Eddie, Keep It Warm. Flo and Eddie was awesome. I loved them.
Okay.
They were like the rock comedy duo. They used to be a member of the Turtles.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was cool.
I did not know that.
See, yeah, dude, I told you, I'm like a long live the 70s.
There you go.
Yep.
So there's a rating so far. What else can we say about that movie? That wouldn't spoil it though.
No, it's not really much of a spoiler. But when they go see it, they can interpret for themselves.
Right.
And I really want people to just go and enjoy the film for what it is.
Another movie. We're pretty much done with this.
Right.
Another movie that I liked that nobody really cared for was Skinamarink. Did you see that one?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god. Well, me and Wolf will talk about that particular movie, and I'll show him the movie, and then we can both critique this movie.
Hey, let's go check it out.
Yeah, it's an interesting movie.
I'm down. And plus, I'm down with movies. I said, all I care about is good content.
Yes.
Bring people back in the theaters, and make better content. I'm not knocking anybody for what they're doing and stuff, but just make better content, and
there you go. That's it.
that's it, man. And enjoy the movies. Enjoy the movies. We do.
That's it.
Yep.
I think we're done, right?
Well, we're done.
See you, Cleveland.
Take care of yourselves.